Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So today I'm going to be talking about Hourglass. So Hourglass have launched a new hydrating skin tint veil and I have been colour matched to the number 10. So today I'm going to show you how this looks on my skin. Not only that, I'm going to show you some new launches that they have done. In the time that I've been away on holiday, come back, I have accumulated quite a few pieces from them, so I wanted to show you all of that. The other two things that I've picked up is their new PHANTHOM volumizing Glossy Balms, and I've picked up the two colours Desire and Impulse. I do have a video on some other ones that I have from the collection, so I'll link that below so you can see how the other colours look as well. On top of that, I also picked up during the time I returned, Hourglass were doing some online exclusives, and one of the things that I picked up was their ambient lighting palette Diffused Rose Edit. That was, I think, only exclusive to their website. And then I also picked up their Hourglass ambient lighting blush and glow palette, and again this was only exclusive to their website. Now from the two that I've got here now, I can see that this is definitely not available anymore, so I'm sorry that I didn't get this up earlier, but they may bring it back into stock at some point. This one is still available, which is the Rose Edit. I'm going to show you both. I don't have any foundation on because I wanted to show you their new skin tint. What's great about buying from the Hourglass website is you also get some lovely samples. So I got with this the At Night Lighting Blush, and it's their travel size version, which I think is just really good to have. I was also able to pick up one of their concealers, which is the one in sepia, which I use underneath my eyes. I got the travel size of that. So it's always worth having a look when they have deals on their website. Finally, on top of that, I wanted to show you some brushes that I've picked up from Sonia G, which I'm going to use today with my Hourglass products. I have her Fundamental Worker L brush and her Fundamental Fan A. So I think it's been about 6 years that she released the Fundamental set. I came to the Sonia G train a little bit later, so although I have the old Fundamental set, I didn't pick it up when it first initially launched. I don't have this brush, so I decided to pick this one up, and the other ones I have already, I believe, from the set. These are going to be shown as well today, and I'll show you how they look, and I'll apply the makeup with this as well. So let's start off with the Hourglass Hydrating Skin Tint. So this one comes in a 35ml, and I'll show you what it looks like inside. You pull it out, and it has white packaging, and it has a gold top, like so. I had got colour matched in Spacenk, so I do actually have the colour in here, so I'm going to demonstrate that first. You can just use it obviously from the tube if you wanted to. This one is sealed, so I haven't started using this yet, but I can guarantee you that it is exactly the same colour. So I'm going to put that on and show you what it looks like. So before I do that, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the claims about this product. It says the ultimate dewy glow, instantly hydrates and plumps skin for an effortless dewy glow, providing a sheer veil of coverage for comfortable all-day wear. It says instant results. They surveyed 33 participants and these were the results. So 100% said that the product felt lightweight, 93% said the skin looked and felt smoother, 90% felt their complexion looked and felt more hydrated, and 90% felt their skin had a fresh, healthy glow. So there's 18 flexible shades, and what I've seen on the sort of social media channels is that you can kind of go up a couple or go down a couple depending on what kind of finish you want. Now I just wanted the colour to match my skin exactly. I mean, at some point I might try a darker shade if I tan, but I just wanted to show you what I currently am now. People have been really excited about this. I've seen a lot of people review this, and I thought, let me have a look and show you today. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to put some on my face now with you and we can have a look. So I thought the best thing to do was to show you how the colour looks on my skin, so you can see that this is a really good match. I did this in the Spacenk store before it actually launched, and I wanted to make sure I picked the right shade because it never looks the same when you look on the website. So I hope this helps if you're a similar skin tone to me. So let's take a look. The texture is very, very light. It doesn't feel like it's runny, which is great, but also it looks like it's going to give some coverage, and I think it's a buildable one. So let's take a look. So I'm going to take my Sonia G brush, which is her jumbo base brush. I'm going to go into the colour and I'm just going to build it up now. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit more. That feels really, really nice. There isn't any fragrance on it, surprisingly. I'm quite surprised. So if you are a non-fragrance lover, you're going to love this. And it feels really, really light. I'm going to see if I can just go in with a little bit more. So I just want a little bit more coverage. I am liking the way it feels already. So just so you can see, I'm adding this much more. Okay, so I have it on and I just wanted to show you what it looks like. With about sort of 2 layers of the product, my skin feels really, really light. It doesn't feel like I've got anything on. It feels very hydrated, actually, as they described. It feels really, really nice. I think for something like this, you have to have a good skin day because I do have a little bit of hyperpigmentation and it's not covering that completely, as you can probably see when I was quite close up. So it's more like a skin tint, which is exactly how it's described. It's something when you want to wear something on a day where you have good skin or a day where you just want light makeup, a kind of makeup, no makeup day, and you just want a fresh look and you don't want to go too heavy on the skin. So summertime is the absolute perfect time to use this. So I'm really glad that I've got to show you this as a kind of summer look, and I do really like the colour match. Actually 10 was like the perfect sort of shade that blended into my skin completely. So I've got this on now. I feel like my skin just looks and feels really hydrated and really lovely and light. I'm going to show you the Rose Diffused Edit first, and I'm going to show you one of the volumizing lip balms with this look. So let's go in with the first one, which is the Ambient Lighting Palette Diffused Rose Edit. This one is exclusive, like I said, to Hourglass, so you can still get this online. This comes in 3 shades. So the first colour at the top is Diffused Light. Now I love to use Diffused Light underneath my eyes to give it a little bit of lightness, so that's what I'm going to do today. But then you've got the second colour, which is called Rose Flush. I don't believe that this exists or is pre-existing in another collection. I don't remember if it does, but what I will do is I'll make a note below if it does exist elsewhere. And then underneath you've got the colour Supernova Strobe Light. So I'm going to use that as a highlighter shade. Before I do that, I'm just going to do some swatching for you of these 3 shades. So we'll start off with the top one, which is Diffused Light. This is sort of the OG. It's in a lot of their Hourglass palettes. So we'll start off with Diffused Light, which is the colour at the top of my hand. Then we're going to move on to the next shade, which is Rose Blush. This is a really beautiful colour. So we're going to put that here. Gorgeous. And then the final colour is this highlighter shade, which I'm going to put below. And this highlighter shade is called the Supernova Strobe Light. I don't think this exists anywhere either. Let me show you this shade. Look at that. Oh, blinding. So those are the 3 shades. So before I do that, I'm just going to show you the 2 Sonia G brushes that I picked up that she recently launched. Now the Fundamental Worker L brush doesn't exist in her collection. This is new, and she's got this lovely new handle that is just for this launch that she's done. So I picked up this because I don't have this brush yet, and oh, it feels so soft at the top. And I thought this would be really good to use under the eye to put the powder of the Diffused Light just under there. And then I'm going to show you the other brush. So this is the Fundamental Worker L brush from Sonia G. Then this is the brush that I picked up, which was originally in the Fundamental set, which I didn't get, I think it had come out as an individual brush, but I didn't pick this up when it first launched. So it comes in a lovely case to protect it, and I'm going to try it today with you. This is the other brush that she launched, and I picked this up because it's a little bit smaller than her usual sort of fan brushes, and also I don't have this brush. It's the Fundamental Fan A brush and feels ultra soft. So I'm going to use that for the strobe light to show you how that looks on my cheeks as well. So here is the Fundamental Fan A brush. Really gorgeous and soft. So I thought for the blush I was going to use the Wayne Goss number 10 brush. And then I'm going to take the Fan A brush. I'm going to use the Supernova Strobe Light, which is this one. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented. Wow. Okay, we can probably use... Wow. So I'm just going to blend it out a bit more. I'm going to see if I can use this pink as an eyeshadow. Just take a little bit. Surprisingly, it does kind of work. So I'm just going to go away and I'm going to add some eye makeup, some brow, some liner and some mascara, and then we can put on the lip. So I've just gone away, I've added some brow, some liner and some mascara, and I'm now going to show you one of the colours that I picked up, which was PHANTHOM Volumizing Glossy Balm in the new shade Desire, and I thought it would go well with this look. So let's take a look. So this comes in a 1.7 gram size. It's the gorgeous Hourglass packaging. This is the colour. So you just wind the colour up like I have. Let's take a look. So I'll just do a hand swatch of the colour for you. This is Desire. That's a gorgeous shade. It gives you this glossy look. I think I've talked about this before in my previous review of these. That just makes your lips look so healthy and beautiful. There is that tingling that does happen, but it does go away, and that's why I've persisted with these, because initially I am not a tingly person who likes that on my lips, but it feels quite cooling in a way. If you're in a hot country, it's kind of quite refreshing. So this is what it looks like with this look, and it's a gorgeous combination. Okay, so we have done the first part of the video, which is this first look with this palette, and then we are now moving on to the second part of the video. The second part will be exploring this palette. So this one has a little bit more to play with, although it's still a blush and glow palette. It doesn't have a bronzer in here, so we won't be doing a bronzing look today, but what we will do is have a look at how this looks on my skin tone. If you're interested, keep watching. I thought I'd show you anyway, just the fact that there is a nozzle for when you use this. That's how the product comes out. Now, I didn't want to start using this just yet because I do have a sample from Hourglass from the Spacenk store, so I wanted to use that first, but you'll be able to effectively squeeze the product out and it would come out of this nozzle like that. I haven't peeled the nozzle off yet, but that's how it would work. Okay, so welcome back to the second look. I have added some more of the Hourglass skin tint, and I have to say that my skin also feels really moisturized. It feels like my skin has got sort of skincare products in it as well as just the skin tint. So I think that is where the hydration feeling comes from. So I just thought I'd let you know that that feels like that. Well, this has felt like this since I started doing the video, and that feeling is still there, which means that the product is really doing its job really well. So let's move on to the next palette that I picked up from Hourglass. So here is the palette. This is the Blush and Glow palette, and this was exclusive to their website. I managed to pick this up. There was also a bronzing one. It's quite interesting. It sold out really quickly, the bronzing one, but also the colours in there I believe are available in other sets that they have, and I actually have a lot of those colours, and I will do a separate review with what that would have been, because I know that from the shade names that some of those colours I already have. I will show you how that would have looked in another video, but for now I'm going to show you the Blush and Glow one. That one is also sold out, and I think it was exclusive again to Hourglass. It was made in like limited quantities. Literally, I think it went on and sold out really quickly. Again, this all launched when I was on holiday, of course it would have, and so I didn't get it in time. This is the one that's the gorgeous Blush and Glow. It's in this gorgeous pink packaging. So let me show you the packaging. And apologies for, obviously you can see my house, but this is what it looks like. So I've opened it up and this is what the shades are. So I will read out each shade to you and you can see. So this one is the first shade here, which is Strobe Powder, Incandescent Strobe Light. The second one here is a blush, and that one is called Soft Flush. The third one here is a metallic strobe powder, and this one is called Celestial Strobe Light. Number 4 is here. This is another blush, and that blush is called Mood Flush. Then you have this colour, which is number 5, and that is Metallic Strobe Powder, Champagne Strobe Light. And then the final shade here, which is also a blush, is called Sunset Glow. They are all beautiful and really work well together. So I'm going to quickly swatch these for you. Okay, so we'll start off with this one and then we will go across and then down and then here. I will swatch them on my arm for you. So we'll start off with this first shade, which is called Incandescent Strobe Light. I believe this one is available as a single. You can buy this on its own, this colour. Wow. That's pretty sort of strong there, that colour. Then we're going to move on to one of the first blushes, and this one is called Soft Flush. This one, I don't believe you can buy this separately. Oh, that's pretty. So this third shade is Metallic Strobe Light, and it's in the colour Celestial Strobe Light. Oh, that's nice. The fourth colour here is called Mood Flush. Again, I don't believe I've seen this as a blush on its own. So number 5 is a metallic strobe powder, and this one is called Champagne Strobe Light. So this is Champagne Strobe Light. And then this final one, which is a gorgeous shade, is called Sunset Glow, and it's one of the blushes that, again, I haven't seen as a single shade. Sunset Glow. So what I thought might be fun to do is I might do one side with 2 sets of colours and then do the same on the other, and just so you can see this palette in action. So we'll take this one, which is called Mood Blush. That's really pretty. I'm going to take the metallic strobe powder in Champagne Strobe Light and we'll put that on top. Oh, that shade is stunning. It's like a kind of gold, but a more richer gold than the previous palette that I showed you. That works really beautifully. And then I'm going to experiment, and we're going to go with some different shades on this side. So I'm going to try this shade, and this one is called, this is number 2, Soft Flush, which is one of the blushes. So this one, even though it's called Soft Flush, I think looks a lot more stronger than this side, which is quite interesting because it's got soft in the title. It's a really pretty colour. You can build on that, but I mean, that's quite strong already. I'm just blending that out. And then I think I might use number 3, and this one is the Metallic Strobe Powder in Celestial Strobe Light. Oh, that's nice. Very, very pretty. They're quite different. Don't know if you noticed, but I guess on the skin it looks kind of similar. This one kind of goes a little bit more corally, and then this one is more reddish, I'd say, in terms of difference. And then in terms of the highlight, this is more richer in tone, a little bit more golder, and this one is a little bit more cooler. Still really gorgeous, both sides. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to finish it off with the 2 that I haven't tried, because I think it'll be worth trying all of the shades. So here is the first look, and here is the second. I think to help this along, and just to make sure that I've got a little bit of lip so it kind of equals out, I'm going to use the new shade in Impulse, which is the Hourglass Volumizing Glossy Balm that they just launched, the new colour. This is what it looks like. Gorgeous. This is the hand swatch for Impulse. Beautiful. Okay, so let's just put this on first. Ooh. Isn't that gorgeous colour? So, so pretty. Just to kind of show you, with this look, I think this lip looks stunning. This look, it's a little bit more cooler, so maybe not so much, but this one looks perfect. So we're going to just take this off, and I'm going to put on the last 2 shades from this palette, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on all the pieces. So I've just gone away, I've taken off the blush that I just showed you and the glow, and we're going to use the final 2 that I haven't tried. So the first one's going to be number 1. This one's called Strobe Powder Incandescent Strobe Light, and that's the one I believe is already available to buy separately. And then I'm going to use the shade Sunset Glow. This is Sunset Glow here. So I think this one is definitely more of a natural look in terms of the actual highlight. It's a lot more lighter compared to the more richer colours of the other 2. It was good to just show you how it looks on my skin. So I'm going to take the colour Mood Flush and just put that on my eyelids. Go, just to give it a little bit more colour. This is the final look with the 2 colours that I hadn't tried from this palette. So I thought it would be fun to just quickly try on the colours that I showed you earlier and have them on both sides of my face, just to show you how it looks as a completed look. I really, really like this. This one is the Mood blush on the cheeks, and then on the highlighter is the shade that's right next to that one, and that one is in number 5. It's called Metallic Strobe Powder Champagne Strobe Light, and I think they go really well together, so I just wanted to show you this as a completed look. So again, I've gone away and I've just put the other shade now, which is the second shade, which was called Soft Blush, which indeed is a lot deeper than soft. This is the full face look with the colours on each side. So I've got soft blush on each side, and then I have the highlighter shade next to it, which is the shade Metallic Strobe Powder Celestial Strobe Light, and they just work really beautifully together. So I just wanted to show you this look as well. So this is my 4-hour check-in with the foundation. It looks really, really good still. My skin feels hydrated. It definitely has that hydrating feel still. And yeah, it still looks really, really nice. So here is my 9-hour check-in. It's still even, the foundation on my skin, and I still really, really like the finish. So this is the last check-in. So that is everything. I am going to give you a little bit of a check-in with my foundation. I'm going to give this a wear test and add either my comments or a little video clip and let you know how this has fared throughout the... It's a really light skin tint that gives a lovely coverage, makes the skin feel super smooth. It reminds me a little of the Sicily skin tint, which I really, really love, but I feel like that one has that little bit more coverage than this one. I think this one is a more lighter coverage, so if you're looking for a little bit more coverage, I go with the Sicily one. But if you're looking for something where you just want something quite sheer, something that is going to make your skin look nice and even and hydrated, I'd go with this one because it's really, really pretty. In terms of the palettes that I've picked up, I think that they are gorgeous. I think I prefer the 6 palette, which unfortunately is sold out now from what I've looked, guys. I don't know if they're going to bring it back. I hope they do, but I really, really love the fact that the deeper tones really show up on my skin, and even the lighter highlighters I can get away with. I felt as though with the rose blush edit, I could wear the blush. The diffused light was fine, but the lighter highlight was just a little bit lighter than I would have liked on the top of my skin. With the 2 lip products I've bought, I love the new colours. I think there's one more shade that they launched, but I need to go in store and try it first. I wasn't 100% sure looking at the photographs online, but overall I love, love, love what they've brought out. Hourglass always exceeds my expectations because they constantly are bringing out things that are just so wearable and just so pretty on the face. So I hope that you've enjoyed my little review of it, and I highly recommend that you try this skin tint. It's fabulous. I would go in and get colour matched if you can, I'd say, because I did that and I found that a lot more helpful than looking online on their website, because I don't think that the models really reflect it as well as I'd like. So I think going in physically and getting colour matched is just so much better, and I know a lot of stores are stocking this now, so you can go and get colour matched and then order the product online. So I hope that's helped. Please let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.